Hello! Shall we do some special assignments next? They want me to talk to the tracker or the granny. You two were found a handful of a monster. I can't wait to get my eyes on it. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, you.
Hey, you're back, and just in time. We were just comparing the results of our field expeditions. And what do you know? This bunch and I each ran into a real doozy of a monster out there. First there's the monster I found, a real bona fide raging brachydios smack dab in the guiding lands. Raging brachydios are an incredibly dangerous variant of brachydios known for the unusually active nature of their symbiotic slime. And these youngsters just happened to spot a furious Rajang out in the hoarfrost reach. Furious Rajang are a variant whose fur is always cold and standing on end. Dangerous doesn't even begin to describe them. Sure is something, isn't it? Both of them are variants that most of us have barely even heard of before. We were all just talking about how wonderful it would be for posterity to research these monsters properly. And then you showed up. So I bet you can guess what I have in mind already, huh? I've already posted up the special assignments, so let's get going. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. I've been following that raging brachydios for a while, trying to get a slime sample. But when it went into the volcanic region, there was something in the air that felt a little off. So I played it safe and came back. So just be careful out there, especially if you end up following it back into the volcanic region.
See you around.
Anyway, see you out in the field. So, investigate the two variant monsters. Two fearsome variant monsters have been discovered. Raging Brachydios in the Guiding Lands and Furious Rajang in the Hoarfrost Reach. Take on the special assignments and my rage for all, and the fury remains to investigate these new threats. In Iceborne, speak to the characters with a purple icon, blah blah blah. That's the same. So, yeah. Now I have these two special assignments. You're full of surprises, kid. You know that. Not everyone can finish all the quests the commission throws at them. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Some are great at harvesting, others are better at researching ecology.
I know you can do it.
But you seem to be good at everything. I wish we had more hunters like you. You should be proud of the knowledge you have. She just gave me the speech after I basically done those. I haven't even done all of the quests, so why would she still do that? So anyway, the two monsters, two variants. Furious Rajang, and Raging Brachydios. So, Furious Rajang is Rajang on steroids, basically. It's kinda crazy, and it actually it guards you. It just guards you, that you faint. Anyway, he's the other one, and the other one is Raging Brachydios, which I think I've only hunted 2 or 3 Raging Brachydioses the whole time I've played Monster Hunter World. I mean, I kinda know the fight because I did it in Monster Hunter 4 a bit, but it's not the same. It's a bit different in this one. And so I have the least experience out of probably any monster in the game with Raging Brachydios. Just because, first of all, as I've stated before, I don't like Brachydios. I'm not good at fighting against it, but its attacks are also kinda bullshit, and it's just so I don't know how to fight against it, basically. Not to mention I feel like the hitboxes just suck ass. And Raging Brachydios is double the size of normal Brachydios, or maybe even triple. So you're not dodging anything, basically, it does. You just, yeah. Not to mention, it one-taps you literally all the time because of how Blast Blight or Blast Scourge, which is its blast, works. And it's like insane. So I'm really worried about fighting against it because it's like well, it might end up horribly. I guess we'll see what happens. I will be doing it. Notice that it's a slaying quest. Slay a raging Brachydios. Not capture, slay. You can trap it, but you can't capture it. Or you're not allowed to capture it. You can actually trap it, but yeah. So just remember that. In this case you can hunt, or so you can actually capture or slay Furious Rajang. So anyway, I'm going to start with Furious Rajang just because I'm more experienced with it, and I kind of want to get a touch with playing this, like warm it up a bit, because I feel like Furious Rajang. Well, it's been a few years since I fought against it, but I still kinda remember the fight. So let's start with this. The Fury remains. Hunt a Furious Rajang in the Hoarfrost Reach. A Furious Rajang has been spotted in the Hoarfrost Reach. Not many hunters have faced one and come back in one piece. Think you can join their ranks? So, Furious Rajang and Raging Brachydios, both of them, are actually weak against ice. And I have a decent ice weapon, which is the Frostfang Pariot weapon. So, yeah. And I'll use a Cormet voucher, but I'll just start using these. Wait, Sprinter, I think that's a decent one. So I'll start using these now. Anyway, the Furious Rajang is actually, like, it's pretty insane. Not to mention, its weak spot is its head. It doesn't have a weak spot tail, so you can't get it out of the rampage mode with hitting it in the back. You need to actually take a risk and attack it in the head. So I guess we'll see what happens. And like I said, I have ice weapons, but and then, well, I'll show it. I still have the basic gear. I haven't upgraded anything. So I have the Rajang to give me Mind Sai, cheesy healing stuff, and Shara Iceborne just for stuff. I'll be using Temporal Metal, and why not use the health booster. I have a decent thunder resistance 11, so but the problem with Furious Rajang isn't the insane like lightning damage. Although it's more than against Rajang, it uses lightning more, or thunder.
Watch yourself.
Watch out for the Furious Rajang's spinning attack, and always keep your health up. Basically it means that you get one shot if you get grabbed. Especially if it's like enraged. There's no surviving it unless you're playing multiplayer. So let's see. Where do we find this guy? Maybe it's a girl. Something tells me it's going to be over here. So these are the only hunts basically where you can fight them. The special assignments. Old intimidating footprints. Nice. Very intimidating. Ah, it's over there. So these are the only like quests that you can. They get unlocked into an optional quest after completing, but this is the only ones where you can kind of fight against them, especially Raging Brachydios. Furious Rajang you can do in event quests, but hey, wait a minute. I want that Fiddly Lychee. Where is it? What the hell? Okay, now I see it. It's over there. But I guess I'll just get this level if I can. I think it should be fine. I don't want to use... I just came from here actually. I don't want to use the... dash choices in this. Although it would be... There it is. Don't let it pin you down. Yeah, it is very dangerous. Like, I don't really need to get the... level, but... Okay, let's go. Ah. I need to get a spot where I can actually knock it. Because knocking, except my cat wants to be in the center area. For whatever reason it wants to, like, harass my cat. Okay, now he's coming. This should work. Yes. The fucking... They wasted my... So now it starts to use these attacks. Those fucking boas actually wasted my... Very dangerous that. I can't see. The fucking light effects are so... Oh no, the Furious Strikes on the Rampage. Aim for its head. Yeah, so you need to actually aim it in the head. As you can see, it doesn't have a tail. This is bad.
Proceed with caution.
Oh, there's actually Ruiner Nergigante here. The unfortunate part is that my cat is like... Nine out of 10 times in a wrong position, which... So the way to actually get the rampage out is to just hit it in the head. This will knock it down for like a second or so. But that will give me time to... this is... Well, I got it off. I need to take it low and slow. I have no idea where that Ruiner Nergigante is, but you can actually like get them to do a turf war. This is a place where I don't really want to fight against it. Because it can... make the... ice like... Is this further enough? I think it might be. I think this will... yeah. So, against that attack, I'm dead. Maybe not. I'm not getting my stamina back very easily at the moment. Well, temporal mantle will help. Good thing it runs out of that pretty fast. Fortunately, there's no... nothing to throw. I got stuck on its hand. The wall you go. Well, its horns are broken. so fucking hard to find these throwable. I can't fucking see them in the environment at all. Probably get glasses. Well shit, I already have glasses, so... Oh shit! Hey! Hey! Hello guys! Haha! Great. Alright. So its left arm is... No, right arm is actually not broken. Which means if I get it to actually like a... If I can actually break it, it will get knocked down like that. I was kinda expecting it to actually do that. Huh. The rampage! The rampage. Oh no! No, 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 no. There's no opening in that. There's an opening in that. I got the sliding. The unfortunate part of getting slides in a situation. So it's exhausted, but unfortunately it's also in a part where I... Oh, it actually... I didn't know that it can do that in an exhaust situation as well. Huh. Okay, so it's gonna eat. Wait, there's a gacha laga here as well. Well, this just made things easier. And now it's over. You can capture it. Like compared to Raging Brachydios, this is actually a lot more easier. That's why I opted to do it first. Although you can get pretty damn hard fucked by this if you aren't careful. But just like with normal Rajang, this thing is kinda hard to trap around. If you do the pitfall trap, like you can do pitfall trap when it's enraged, otherwise it will destroy it. You can do shock traps if it doesn't have its arms powered up, otherwise it will just break through it. But yeah, here it is. Rajang, Furious Rajang down. Right boss down. Literal ride boss. We have hunted it. The super monkey, Super Saiyan monkey. Nice. Nice view. I don't think you can break its tail or anything like that. So, but yeah, it has its unique items and it has armor sets as well as weapons. Obtain Furious Rajang Horn. There's nothing here. But let's go check out the gear. So Furious Rajang armor. If I remember correctly, this isn't really good. So earplugs and heroics. Maximum might earplugs, stamina surge, defense boost, maximum might heroics, health boost. And maximum might is actually... This unlocks maximum might and heroics for a higher level. So heroics is increases attack power and defense when health drops to 35% or lower. It's like yeah, that's never going to happen. Heroics is one of the, in my opinion, one of the worst things that is. Like you can have like insane amounts of defense with it, and it increases like attack insanely, but you just die instantly still, especially against anyone that it would matter. So it's not very good. The other one is maximum might, which is increases affinity as long as stamina is kept full for a period of time. And it increases affinity by 40% as soon as the stamina gauge is full, with like the highest level. But that's not really good either, in my opinion. It works with certain weapons that don't really use stamina that much. Like, well, heavy bowgun and light bowgun are kinda like you don't really need to use stamina. Most other weapons, it's just useless. Most other weapons will use stamina, at least in a situation when they need to block. So yeah, it's not very good. But the legs are decent as a health boost item. You get full health boost and 2 like very high defense, and you get like 2 4 level slots. But these all are pointless because the end game, there's like certain end game armor that is just better than anything else, and you don't really use any of these unless you use like some specialized weird gear stuff set. But yeah. So the Furious... Oh, didn't even check this out. So the Furious Rajang is just like this. It's actually a decent weapon, but not like insane or anything. Not really. Like, first of all, these fist-type weapons, like the skin of the weapon, is actually pretty crappy in my opinion. It misses a lot, it's hard to hit the enemies. It has the... Like, you can actually make a new skin for it, of course, but the base skin of this is like... It looks cool because it's fists, but it just isn't viable. Same with Rajang weapons. The best weapons are like either like layered type is Velkhana. When I find it. Velkhana weapon layer is like one of the best. It's actually pretty damn large. The second other good weapon is the guild weapon tree. Where is it? Workshop weapon tree. These are actually this like type special sport. They actually hit very well. And I feel like the Frostfang Pariot weapons are also pretty good. Like in comparison to how they, like the layer or the skin in comparison to how it hits. But anyway, that was Furious Rajang special assignment. I don't know if it follows up if you need to actually talk to the person later on and it will do something. Or not. Let's actually see. Did I unlock the quest for the optional already? Yeah, now it's unlocked as an optional quest. You can just repeat it indefinitely and you don't need to do it again. But that's how you farm it basically. So, that was Furious Rajang. Next up, I should be doing the Raging Brachydios quest. Which is... Man, I'm scared. Hold me, chat. Hold me, viewers.